Alright, I am here. I'm just gonna actually jump right into it, honestly. No real intro today. I was trying to finish up my dailies. I got just about all of them, actually. What I didn't manage to get to was this survey. Heard a lot of controversy about this survey, I guess because they're asking whether or not people are interested in, like, mini-game modes or something. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. You have divided the survey into questions several... Okay, yeah. So it's basically going to be like the same one last time. Okay. Let's see here. Oops. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Delete. 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 I don't know why it keeps doing that, but whatever. Anyways, how would you rate your overall experience with WuWa 2.1? It was kind of in the middle, I'm gonna be honest. This time was kind of in the middle, for whatever reason. Let's see here. Based on your experience with the current version, how satisfied are you with the following aspects? The story was actually pretty garbage this time around. Now, granted, I have not done the companion stories yet, like for Brant and whatnot, so as it concerns those, I don't know. Combat, I actually like Brant's combat quite a bit. Resonator building, I mean, that's whatever. That was okay. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. It's one of those things that just is. World exploration, I have not done much past the 𝘬𝘮 story. 𝘬𝘮. God. 𝘬𝘮, the bank. I haven't done much past the bank. Like, whatever story we got for there, that's about as much exploration as I've gotten done. I haven't finished up the map yet. Environment design. Actually, I love the environment design, always. The UI design is, you know, it's pretty basic. I wish I could have the resonators on the top, kind of like Genshin, not on the side. That just screws with my brain based on how I navigate around with my controller. So, actually, we're gonna drop that down to neutral. Honestly, I almost want to go somewhat dissatisfied. I'm like borderline somewhat dissatisfied, but I'm gonna go with neutral, only because like that's like a nitpicky thing. Resonator design. I actually like Brant's design. Phoebe's design is okay. Like, I don't have problems with it. But... And it does make sense the way they designed her. Like, based on, like, the... like... Phoebe... WuWa. Based on, like, how, like, her stuff is, right? So, like, she's supposed to be some kind of priestess or whatnot. I wish this thing would not show up all the time. Like, she's supposed to be some kind of priestess or something. I'm surprised they don't have, like, an actual model of her from in-game on here. That's weird. Gallery, probably. Do they not have like an actual just like picture of her in-game model? That's so weird. I mean, whatever, but Like, I mean, I get why she's designed this way. It just feels more basic than the other characters that we've seen. Like, it's got some detail, but like it's more basic than not. So, it is what it is. Events and challenges were okay. Like the racing event was like neither here nor there. It was just like whatever. Music and sound effects. I do like the music and the sound effects for 2.0 in general, or the 2.x in general, I should say. Co-op is whatever. I know some people actually enjoyed the racing event. I thought it was just whatever. Outside of that, like most, I'll be honest with you, like when it comes to Wuthering's co-op and Genshin's co-op, it's all just kind of ass. Performance optimization. I hadn't personally noticed any optimizations they made. I think they added DLSS, but like I didn't honestly notice much of a difference. So like I really can't rate that because I just didn't notice any real difference. You know, maybe it's just me being an uncultured swine, but whatever. What do you think of the amount of playable content in 𝘬𝘮 and the cerulean bird calls? Was that what was that? Was that the what was that? What event was that? I don't know. Wasn't the fishing event? Is that just like what Wuthering Waves 2.1 was called? Is this the patch name itself? I guess. I guess it's okay. I don't know. I guess it's okay. Old Man and the Whale. I have not completed every component, so I'm like in the process. How satisfied are you? It was okay. It was well, it was a little better than okay. It was pretty. It was better than Genshin's, but in a way that I wasn't expecting. Like the way that they made the fishing event, I wasn't quite expecting it to be like that. So that's probably just on me. But I would say it was overall pretty good. The story was, I mean, that was okay. I got a pretty good laugh out of the fish guy, who wanted to marry his fish. Other than that, I don't know. Have you purchased any game merchandise? No, I have not. Yet. Yet. I want to, but I have not yet. All the figures that I want to purchase. WuWa has figurines, right? WuWa merch store. I swear they have figurines. I swear they have figurines or something like that. And when I looked, they were all like sold out. Like a Yinlin figurine would actually look pretty cool. I think they have a Camellia figurine too. I think this is their official merch store, right? I am. I'm not into the mouse pad. The glowing mouse pad might be interesting, but I'm not really into the mouse pads things. Like, as long as for me, a mouse pad is a mouse pad. It's gonna get dirty, so I just throw them away once they're dirty enough. And like, just to buy this to put it on like a display case is kind of stupid. Categories. They have figurines. They do have figurines. Are they gonna show me any of them? Maybe not. Either it's the website that's not loading, or they just don't have They just don't have pictures of them. It's the website that's not loading. Well, whatever. They have figurines, but it looks like they don't have like character figurines. So. But I have not purchased any stuff. What type of character-related merchandise do you like? Figurines. Figurines. I do collect figurines. Scale figures. I've never been in, like, I mean, I don't even have a CD player anymore. Like, I think the last time I had a CD player was, like, when I was 12 or 13. Like, I don't even know anyone that does have a CD player. I do know people that have, like, a vinyl record player, because that's, like, coming back into the swing of things in popularity. I mean, I have enough. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't know. I do have a couple of art books. I do like art books. Collectible cards, yeah. Wearable tabletop ornaments, no. I don't know. Not into jewelry. I barely wear a watch. I used to wear a watch to work until the band broke. Again. For like the third time. And then I just stopped because it was starting to make me mad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it depends on the price and the design, I guess. Would you purchase game merchandise simply because it is a limited or not? Simply because? No. Probably not. Yeah, probably not, honestly. Probably not. There are caveats to that, like if it's an in-game skin, though, like I probably wouldn't spend money in WuWa specifically. What is your attitude towards themed collections? It's a product centered around a single theme. Depends on what the theme is. Depends on how much I like the products, basically, yeah. What is your attitude towards limited time pre-orders? Products may not be available through official channels for a while, though they might be made available. I don't know. It depends on how much I like the products, basically. Like, pre-order is different than, like, they just suddenly announced a limited time. At least with a pre-order, you have time to, like, sit there and think about stuff. What are your expectations or suggestions when it comes to Wuthering Waves merchandise? I would like more figurines. More figurines. I would actually like a figurine. If when they become available. What do you find unsatisfactory about co-op mode in the current version of the game? Quest experience is always restricted in co-op mode. I don't like that. I mean, I'm not like a game dev, but I think it would be pretty simple to program, hey, if this is my world, only I can interact with the stuff, and even if other people are here, it shouldn't affect my interaction with the NPCs and whatnot, right? Like, that makes sense to me, but I don't know. I'm not a game dev, so maybe it's an issue with coding stuff for co-op. I also don't really feel the need to play in co-op mode, honestly. Like, domains would be about it, and those are pretty easy to handle. I don't really notice any latency in co-op. There's not enough interaction between players in co-op. I don't. Yeah. If you're co-oping with friends, it's okay, I guess. Unsatisfactory. I don't like the fact that the QTE events are kind of restricted. So like when you fill up the concerto, like the intro outro skills, they feel kind of restricted in co-op more than normal. Like more than they normally would. Communication is not convenient enough. I mean, I don't really care about that. Typing stuff into the chat box is okay. Interaction with overworld mechanisms restricted. I mean, I haven't noticed much of an issue with this. I know it's an issue in Genshin. There's not enough playable yeah, I mean, we've had, what, like 2 or 3 co-op events, and they're usually very simple, and that's it. Like, you get together. This time it was a racing thing. Last time it was like you get together and you just beat up on a boss and call it a day. What are the following gameplay features would you like to see included? I don't know. about the mini game thing. Like, I don't mind it, but like I don't mind it in so much as like if they make a good mini game, play with my friends. You're making a big assumption that I have one, I have friends, two, that they would play with me, and three, that they would play this game with me. I like dorms. If I could play with other in-game characters, I think if they implement this would be okay. Farming simulation. I don't know about that. Automated manufacturing simulation. I don't know. I have a list of like suggestions. What status on characters for texture, multiple utility wheel configurations, claim all button for trophies, see share character builds and profile. This is for gameplay features. These are not gameplay features. Hopefully there's like a free response later on. As far as Wuthering Waves is concerned, what is the most comfortable level of player-to-player interaction for you? No interaction. Yeah, screw everyone. I want to play this game myself. If like co-op is going to be here or there, honestly, like if it's implemented correctly, it wouldn't be bad. I don't think WuWa is the type to be conducive to PvP. Capture the flag, I guess, would be okay. Requires non-verbal communication such as written messages and markings between players, like working together to complete challenges in a domain. This could actually, I think this would be like the most comfortable version of co-op they could feasibly implement, honestly. One of the best co-op events I've ever done was the hide-and-seek event in Genshin, and then years ago in Honkai Impact, it was like a co-op abyss. Those were actually really fun. But like most co-op events, like they kind of fall flat, honestly. What are your expectations for WuWa's co-op mode, multiplayer mode? I honestly don't think too hard on it because I don't do co-op that often. So like I really don't know like what what would make it better or worse. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Would you find it useful to have an in-game feature that lets you review main quests you've completed? Yes. I wouldn't find it useful, but it wouldn't be bad to have. Would be the more appropriate way I'd have to answer this. What types of content from main quests would you like to review? Showcase bonding moments between Rover. I mean, that's always nice. Stories, summary, explanations of important concepts. Cutscenes. I mean, you can always look up the cutscenes on YouTube and whatnot. So we don't necessarily need them in the game and eat up more space. Are you looking forward to any of the following upcoming games? I am looking forward to Ananta and DNA. Neverness to Everness. I'm tepidly optimistic about Arknight's Enfield. So I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm interested in trying it out. But I want to try out Neverness, DNA, and Ananta, definitely. Based on your experience with the game so far, do you have any additional feedbacks or suggestions? Yes, I do. Bam. Yeah, wet status, dirt status. This I think would be cool. They already gave us the damage effects on the characters. I think it would be cool if we had like a wet and a dirt status. Multiple utility wheel configurations. This would be nice. Claim all button, yes. For trophies. They already have it for, well, they don't really have it for the dailies, honestly. Be able to synthesize higher level materials from the lowest level ones like an HSR. Sort, filter, test the discords by drops materials. For farming. I also just realized this. The name of one of the echo sets actually changed. So we used to have an echo set called Sun Sinking Eclipse. They actually just changed it. They changed it like a couple of months ago. It's now called Havoc Eclipse. I just realized that because I was looking for sun sinking. I actually misremembered it as sun setting eclipse. And I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it because I knew that was like the OG Havoc set. And I'm like, where is this at? And then I realized, oh, they changed it to Havoc Eclipse now. So like, that's another one that I just learned earlier today. Change Havoc Eclipse name back to Sun Sinking Eclipse. It was better, cooler sounding. Bam. Alright. Cool. Bam. Did they make any announcements? I know I typically leave those on unread. I don't even leave them on read. I leave them on unread. Limited time material drop event. Didn't we already finish this? Oh, we haven't finished yet. It starts in 3 hours, 4 hours. 4 hours. 3.5 hours, roughly, because server resets are now pushed an hour back due to daylight savings time. Cool. Alright. Now. What do you want? What do you want? The little red dots annoy the crap out of me. Why is my ping really bad? I need to do this. Not today. Alright. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to finish all of my my stuff in weathering, so I was just gonna finish that up real quick. Anyways, I am going to be doing a little more Star Rail today. I feel like we're basically at the end of the primary 𝘵𝘵𝘦 story, but I know that there's more now that ends up happening. So we're gonna get to a little bit of that today, I guess. I need to do some more Divergent Universe. Because it reset this week, and I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I don't know what I want to do after a little bit of 𝘵𝘵𝘦. I think I'm for the whole of the 𝘵𝘵𝘦 arc. So what is it? Star Rail 2.x series. We're somewhere around I think the 60 or 70% mark in terms of story. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the Luofu expansion or something. I don't know. You're inside. Where's the wind coming from? Alright. First, I'm going to eat up all of my resin trailblaze power stuff. Yeah, that. Gonna eat all this up. What is, let's see, it's 40 a piece. So what is that, 8? 8 times 4 is 24. 9-ish. My math isn't mathing right now. 300 divided by 40 is what? 7, 8. So it was 8. I was close to right. 7.5. Close enough.
Danger ahead. Ready
Sound
for
linger.
Incense ascent. Please stay tuned.
Surely we'll get a good piece after all of these runs. You have a lot of faith in the RNG system, Grace. And how are you? Thanks so much for stopping by. How are you? Yeah, I'm not too confident, honestly. I don't have much faith in MiHoYo RNG. But, you know, it's all, like I said, it's all just, you know, random stuff. You have faith in me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Like, in Honkai Impact, I got the spending outfit before I got the weapon. I'm still trying to get the weapon for the new Qiyana battlesuit, and there's like a spending event going on where if you spend so many, like, pulls, basically, you'll get like a premium outfit, basically. Somehow I've managed to reach the threshold for the outfit, and I still don't have the weapon on banner. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But, I've noticed that I've been getting... It's not 𝘐'𝘮, it's the other set that's included with this run. I've just been getting a lot of those for some reason. And the on-set pieces I've been getting, like 𝘐'𝘮 Lantern, I've noticed most of the... I can't remember if it's the rope. I think it's the rope that's got, like, energy regen, right? I've just been getting a number of those. I got, like, 3 or 4 of them, which is really weird, because I heard that those are supposed to be some of the lowest rates to get. So it's really, really bizarre.
Dreams do come true.
Yeah. ER rope is rare. Yeah, I've gotten a few of those on 𝘐'𝘮 Lantern. Let me see here. I don't even know who I would use those on, to be honest. Let's see here. That's break effect. I'm curious to see what the last stat would be on that one. Yeah, I got ER, break effect on that one. I might have actually foddered it at some point. Actually, not lock it. 𝘬𝘛 is here. Main stat is here. Yeah, I've gotten a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got a few of them. I don't even know who to use them on, honestly. I put the ER rope on Gallagher. Let's see. I think break effect is sphere, right? No, break effect is rope.
Spheres, HP, or attack. Yeah, I'm still trying to remember what all of the stuff is. I'm still trying to remember what all of these stuff is. I don't know. Maybe I should put that one on Firefly. I don't know. Like, I feel like the attack is slightly better in this case, but I don't know. They're all kind of okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm curious what this one's going to be. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I'm still trying to remember what all of the main stats are for all of the different ones. We'll just keep running it, I guess. I don't know.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself. Sound linger. Incense ascent. Please stay tuned.
But yeah, how long have I been running this domain? Shoot, we got to be going on about 3 or 4 months now, I think. At least since January or late December, late December, I think.
Time to test our rapport.
It's been a hot minute.
Burns to ashes. Let the show begin.
But it's just basically more of the same.
Swept away by the wind.
More of the same with the RNG, kind of like how you've got it with Genshin. It's just farming, in hopes that the numbers end up in your favor. Sparkle has an infamous special relic set, the Forbidden 𝘐𝘮 𝘕𝘂. Eagle has fucking landed. Let's see here. This one, right? Yeah. Where's she at? Here she is. Build. Eagle of Twilight line allows characters with accessible ultimates to reach higher speed break points. Strongest on characters with powerful ultimate related effects, or you can access their ultimate at least once every 3 actions. Particularly strong when combined with other action advancements effects. Increases wind damage after the wearer uses ultimate action advance sword by 20. Oh, okay. This is like the set that you put on like people like Pella, right? Because of this 4-piece, even though Pella's not wind. I don't know if this is good or not. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it was you or someone else was mentioning that Eagle is okay to use on people that aren't wind because of the 4-piece effect.
Let the show begin.
But I think this set right here, she like this set I think is also from the same domain that 𝘧𝘬 has to farm, right? So we'll probably end up farming this if/when we get some more speed on
Everything in this world.
Firefly here. Sparkle has a problem with her 50% action advance. She can't 100%, so she has to be hyper fast. With Eagle, she's able to advance herself when using ult, along with the help of DDD light cone.
Be of your body and mind.
DDD dance. Oh, dance. Okay. Hey, we got 3 drops. What are the chances all of them are ass? I don't know. At least 2 of them are bad. Every Sparkle turn is your DPS's turn, so the faster Sparkle is and is able to lap cycles, the better it is for your DPS. Okay, so you want like a really, really fast Sparkle is what you're saying.
Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
So...
Everything in this world is bleeding.
let's see here.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
You'd probably have to have it. I imagine you'd have to have like an S5 dance, right? If what you're saying.
Dreams do come true.
So if she's got 50%, you get 25%, then 24%. Sounds like you get, like, with an S5 dance, you get, what, 99% is what it sounds like? Oh, this character, S1 already works, but S5 is very good. Okay. Yep, to make up for her 50% action advance only on skill. Okay. I don't know. Someone might need that. I don't know. I really don't know.
Eternal.
Best planetary sets are the Broken Keel. Effect resistance is at 30. All allies crit is increased by 10%.
Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Gotta believe potent option for buff debuff. It's from this set allows the
Everything in this world,
wearer to apply their buffs debuffs before the rest of the team acts.
everything in
Increase
this
wearer's
world.
ER by 5% when their speed reaches 120 or higher. The wearer's action is advanced forward by 40% immediately upon entering battle.
Let's improvise.
We can also use the Von Wax set,
Time to cleanse the filth.
which guarantees Sparkle's ult every 3 turns or less. It also has to go first at the start. Okay. Percentage. Sure.
Existence.
Is this like a difficult set to farm to get what you need?
Until everything burns to ashes. Let the show begin.
Because you'd need... I imagine you'd need speed
Let the
boots.
show begin.
I don't
All will
know
be swept away by the wind.
what you would use. Let's see, for body. What would you use for body?
Everything in this
Body is
world,
crit, right? You would use some kind of crit body, I imagine. That would be my guess. I don't know.
everything in this world is bleeding.
Let's see. Do they tell you body crit? Yeah. Okay. So you use some kind of crit for body. The boots are speed. You want an HP percent planner sphere
Dreams do come true.
and ER. That makes sense. You would want an ER rope. The Glacio set is the one alongside it. Body has to be crit damage. She scales with crit damage. Okay, yeah. All you need is crit damage and speed. Okay. So in that case, for planner sphere, anyone works so long as the subset is crit damage and speed. And then link rope, I guess you would prefer energy regen, so that she has the ability to actually ult every time she's up. Yeah, she's the one with more beneficial substats. Okay. Energy regen is BIS for Sparkle. Rope has to be ER to spam the ult. That's basically what I was thinking too. if we're supposed to have her, like, if she's ideally going to have her ult up every 3 turns, then you would have to have high ER on this chick in order for that to happen. Alright, we'll run, let's see, 5, 312, let's run it one more time. You have 2 separate options when it comes to how much speed. You can either build her as fast as possible to hit 160 or higher, or build her speed lower than your main, often aiming for your main to be at least 135 or 136, and Sparkle to be 134.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Everything in this world is bleeding.
She tracks the damage dealer around. I think I would actually prefer that play style. Play style. That way, every time it's Sparkle's turn, we can go ahead and just turn around and spam damage with the DPS unit. Which is a loss in DPS. Okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Alright. We have 20 left over. That's fine. Alright, this one, right? Yeah. Ice damage after where you use your ultimate, their crit damage increases by 25% for 2 turns. Okay. Excuse me. Little tired. I'm still waking up. Kinda, sorta. Hello. Oh, did we switch over to the new warps now? Oh yeah, my days in Banner. Cool. Yeah, I don't want Archer. I don't want a fake Archer. Holy City appraisals. Oh yeah, I unlocked Pure Fiction now. Alright. Especially when they're oiled up. What? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. Alright. Enter let's see, X, I guess. Your group. I don't know. What? You don't want what? You love men, okay. Especially when they're oiled up. You like men when they're oiled up, okay. I mean, that's cool. Unlocked at the next rank. Alright. I guess start? I don't know. We need to get through this at some point. So we'll do like 1 or 2 runs on this. I don't know. We'll just keep, I don't know. Six. We want 6. Cool. I got a feeling I can probably just... through this with just her stuff. Damn. Yeah, I had a feeling I could get through all of this with just her technique. Bam. I don't know. I've never understood, like, it could just be me. I've never understood, like, the whole oily thing. Sure. Like, I know that's, like, a big thing. I know, like, part of it's, like, with bodybuilders. Like, bodybuilders like to oil up before, like, going to a show. Or a showing. But, like, the erotic aspects of it, I never really understood, like, what the deal was with, like, oiling up. I would think that would be, like, very slippery if you're trying to hold on to something. If you're trying to hold on to something, I would think that would be like very, very slippery. It makes your skin more shiny and shows your muscles more, which is appealing. I guess that's why they do it at the bodybuilding competitions. We can probably get away without having to use their stuff. But like erotic aspects of it, like I just don't get personally. That could just be me. I don't know.
In the mood for another beating?
I don't know. Maybe my tastes are garbage. Maybe that's why. But like, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, right? Something like that.
Incense ascend. Please stay tuned.
But I know like essential oils and stuff like that have like a decent medicinal use.
Just right. Let the show begin.
But I know I have heard of like women who like do oil on their bodies for like erotic purposes, to put it mildly. But like I don't understand why. Like I don't personally find the appeal to that.
It's bleeding.
Joining the battle.
That could just be me. That could just be me. Like I just don't see the appeal to it.
Burns to ashes. Set the sea aflame.
But like I mean, again, like I know like they do it for like bodybuilding competitions, and I guess it's for like what you said, how it just makes the muscles pop out more. It gives, I guess, more reflectivity in the light for more well-defined shape would be my best guess as to the purpose behind it.
Firefly type fight.
Which, you know, if that's like the point, is to show off the muscles, which, you know, that's basically the point of like a bodybuilding competition. That would make sense. But like for erotic purposes, I don't know. Like I've seen a lot of like that genre, I guess would be the appropriate way to say it, and I just don't get the appeal personally. And like from a practical standpoint, like I said, like if you're trying to, you know, grab onto something and the only thing you're able to grab onto is like super slippery, you're not gonna be able to have much of a grip, if that makes sense. I don't know, low-key could just be me, right? Cool. I feel like it is like guaranteed you're going to get the low tier prize, because like I've rarely gotten the one up here. I think this machine is rigged. It's not truly random. Oops. My bad. My bad. No, get away from me. No, no, no. Ah! Get away from me. Darn it. I didn't get a chance to completely buff myself. It sucks.
Until everything burns to ashes.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm so far gone when it comes to like, you know, anime and stuff that it doesn't, like, the real stuff doesn't do much for me a whole lot. Or it could just be the fact that I see so much of it at work. Like, literally every shift I see naked people. Whether I... it's not even a matter of fact of whether I want to or not, like, it just happens by nature of what I do. And so I guess you just, become, like, immune to those types of effects. Yeah, 2D is always better than 3D. I definitely agree with you on that. There is no doubt you are absolutely correct.
Step up, let's see ya.
What is the saying? 2D will never betray you. You know, like, you know, 3D is forever, but Doom is eternal. It's like 3D is forever, but 2D. 3D is ephemeral, but 2D is forever, right? Additionally increases memo sprites damage by 4%. Okay, whatever. Oh man, I only have one technique point left. This sucks. I've noticed this team is very technique point heavy. Decreases the number of attacks needed to activate the effect by 6 when activated. Advances out to said. I don't know. Sure? I don't know. I need both of them, so it doesn't really matter. I love being delusional with 2D men. I feel the same way. To a degree. Let's see what we can upgrade here. And that's probably because, like, you know, real life is never going to live up to any of the, not even expectations, but like the hopes you have, like in terms of relationships, right? Yes. Ally speed by 4%. I need that. Give me all the speed. Attack increase all allies target by 20%. 2. Yeah, sure. That works. I like that. I like that a lot. That's hot. Very hot. I'll just use hers. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So you get the chance to be the main character in any of your own, like, imaginations versus having to deal with that not being the case in the real world. I don't know if you've ever watched the anime No Game No Life. It was early on, I think it was actually the first episode, where it describes the whole
The truth burns everything in this world.
the whole world as basically being billions and billions of players that are all making effectively random moves, and if you win or lose too much, you get punished, right?
Like fireflies.
That's basically what real life is. If you think about it in, like, video game terms, we all start with, like, random spawn points and randomly assigned stats at birth. and we have very little, if any, control over most of it.
Up your body and mine. Take your
And then we have to basically do like a real-life simulator throughout our entire life. And if we win or lose too many 50-50s, we get penalized. And then every day is like a daily login grind where we have to slog through the daily commissions to earn the premium pulling currency to like upgrade our life. So it all really sucks. It all really sucks. That'll be fine. Yeah, I had a feeling I would regen off that.
Firefly takes sex with the sea. Go play! The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Step up, let's see it.
But
Allow me to
that's
break
okay.
of the problem.
That's okay. Thankfully, there are a lot of things out there that can like offer some distractions, like video games, of course. You win some, lose some, but I can say otherwise for my 4, 5-star, and 100 pulls. Oh, very nice. That's awesome. What did you mention that on the Discord? Someone mentioned a little while ago that they got like a, I think they got, it might have been in one of the chats. They got like a fairly decent RNG seed when they did pulls. That might have been you. I don't remember. Don't quote me on any of this. Another famous cat quote. Don't quote me on any of this. Don't quote me. I don't remember. I have a lot of apparently things that I say at work that have now been classified as cat-isms. So like they take like my name, because obviously my name isn't Cat in real life, but they take my name and they add ism to the end of it, and they say, "Oh no, here's another cat-ism."
I'm tired already.
Because I just have so much to like comment about, and they're to be fair, they're all like snide, sarcastic dad joke comments. So like, you know, very very simple, one here. Like someone will always, you say like, "What's up, dude?" or "What's up?" My response is, "Whatever isn't down." That's my response, and it's finally caught on after years and years of saying it. People are finally starting to reply back with it. So that's nice. Then there's another one like, "What's going on?" My response is usually, "Whatever isn't falling off." And it annoys. I wouldn't say it annoys, but one of the charge nurses that I always work with, he just does like that Picard facepalm meme from Star Trek, and he's like, "Oh no, it's gonna be that kind of a night, isn't it?" God, I love working with him. So yeah, I got my little quotes in game and in real life. Let's see what we've got for blessings. One nice thing they could do is not have that like little front page. That would be nice. I don't have enough to buy anything else, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll do encounter, I guess. I don't know. No, let's do occurrence. Let's do occurrence. Ah! No! No! That sucks. Alright. Let's try it again. Let me satisfy my barely existent gambling addiction. I swear to God. Oh my God. Wow. Come on. Lost twice. Oh my God. It's about as bad as artifact grinding. I can't even spend. It's not that I have self-control. I have no money at all. I have the exact opposite of self-control, dude. Oh my God. We'll do another occurrence. You know, we're not gonna do that. Let's just do domain. Whatever. I'm not running through that again where I basically lose. Alright. 1, 2. Bam. Yeah. That's okay. Everything's okay. Everything is great.
Just right. Let the show begin.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself!
But yeah, work was pretty interesting this week. It was pretty hot and heavy. Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, or last night basically, was probably the easiest until the very end. And I don't know if I ever mentioned this before, but I work with someone who's got basically the exact same name as me. So like, if my name is Catface in real life, I go by Cat, right? That's my nickname, and that's what I've gone by for years. There's someone that I work with he's been working in the ER for about I would say like 8-10 months, something like that. His actual legal name would be Cat. So like his legal name is like the first part of my full name. But I always go by like my nickname, IRL. And we typically don't work in the same location because we've had problems with that.
Let's improvise.
So like people will be saying, "Hey Cat," and we'll both like respond. And they keep forgetting that like we both go by the same name. And so that happened a couple of times, and they essentially had to separate us. So he works at one end of the ER, and I work at literally the furthest opposite end until like situations arise where like who they want to put in certain locations, they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. Because, you know, like with anything, you're going to have people that are stronger and weaker in certain areas. And so they did that again last night, and that was kind of fun. Actually, they did that almost all this week. They did that all this week, and that was kind of fun. Defend, yeah, we'll get this one. Yeah, we can probably end up getting that at some point in the future. We'll get this one. I don't know. So yeah, that's always fun to do. Sure. And it really screws with people's brains because they know we're different. They know our actual names are different, but because I have gone by my nickname for literally 13 years now at the hospital, everyone literally knows me as like Cat. It's always funny. It's always funny.
Ready yourself.
Yeah, we'll just do the same thing again.
Please stay tuned.
But it's really hilarious when we end up being in the same room together. So like last night, like Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, it was actually really very early Wednesday morning. It was like half an hour, 45 minutes before the end of our shift. We got like some 40-year-old chick that was actively seizing in through the back door, and we're both basically right next to each other, and so you know we were kind of sort of covering for this one nurse that had to take another patient upstairs to the ICU.
Just let the show begin.
And Like in that kind of a situation, like clear communication when we're dealing with like a very like highly emergent situation, clear communication is a big deal. And the fact that like we effectively both go by the same name, it was pretty funny because it would be like, hey cat, hand me this, and we would both like go to hand the doc X, Y, or Z, whatever he's asking for, and he's like, he would like freeze up for half a second because he's not expecting that. And like in hindsight, it's funny, but it does, of course, like I said, it does lead to some minor issues because, you know, anytime there's like a really bad situation, like a true emergency, like you need clear communication with those kinds of things. And it can lead to some confusion, so. But it's just like, when you think about it in hindsight, it's kind of funny.
Be of your body and mind. Set the sea so blaze. Immerse yourself in it.
Yes, I don't know.
Let's improvise.
Nothing.
Fight to live. Immerse yourself in it.
But it's really crazy because like not only is my nickname basically his legal name, our middle names are actually identical as well, and they're not like super common middle names. So it's really kind of funny how much we actually share between us. And like the city that he moved from is like where my mom basically lives right now. So it's really weird just how like close everything is together with us. It's really bizarre. It's like one of those Twilight Zone kind of a things.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I guess I didn't need to do this. I had five SP points built up. I didn't really need to battery him, but whatever.
Like fire, so everything burns to ashes. Set the sea so blaze. Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
Dreams do come
Do that.
In the mood for another beating?
Fight to live.
Oh, okay.
Every victory is hard won.
I for real thought that that was the actual whole fight. I didn't realize that was like the extra. Replace the occurrence with reward. This curios destroyed with your cosmic fragments are insufficient. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Reward? Maybe? If it's actually rewarding? It might be. Maybe. We'll see. Submit curios? Do I get to lose 1 curios and obtain 4 random 1 to 3 stars? Sure, I don't know. Cool. Increased success rate by 40%, but has a small chance to alert the kin. Obtain obtain 3 blessings of 2 to 3 star rarity. Cool. Let's do it.
Celebrating. Nice like a good brew. Full body.
Oh well. Should have waited a second or two. That's fine.
Mood is set just let the show begin.
Decided to play your ace, huh? It ain't over. In the mood for another beating?
Yeah. I don't need to waste SP point. I was going to, but whatever.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cast that. The bunny's pretty far down.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Dreams do come true.
I fight to live! May the foul stench dissipate quickly up your body and mind.
Step up, let's see ya.
Firefly type sets the seas aflame!
Nice like a good, my friends.
Indulge yourselves. I do like Gallagher. I do like Gallagher a lot. He's pretty cool personally. I personally like him.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Stay in step.
Ooh, she doesn't quite have enough. That's fine. We'll save that for the next round. Because we can finish it off without needing to cast that. Weakness of broken enemies. Delay the enemy's action by 16%. Yes, please delay every enemy action. Cool. Cool. Not like I really need that because I have Firefly, but still. Alright, we'll try Wealth again. What floor are we on? 11 out of 18. I don't like the fact that they basically increase the depth of these floors.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
Like, I felt that 12 was like the perfect level to get to. What is the deal? I keep losing these. Why? Why? Oh, finally. I finally got one. Jeez. I don't even know what that is. We're not doing this anymore. They changed it. Now it sucks. And I keep losing. Yeah.
Incense ascent.
Please stay tuned.
You said the card table. I don't care about reading this. Blah blah blah. Sure. Alright. If it's more than 60%, no, we're done. Yeah. I'm willing to go up to a 50-50 chance, but beyond that, like, the likelihood of losing is very high. Sure.
We need a strategy.
Sure. I don't know. Murmur? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, actually. Like, that came up in one of the previous blessings that I just got. I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't even think it was a... I don't know. It might have been a blessing. Yeah, I think it was a blessing. What is this? They are inflicted with this state. It's considered wind shear. Okay, so it's a DOT. Okay, it's a DOT, yeah. What a charge value. And clear any charge values that exceed the threshold. When enemy target receives damage over time, Murmur gains charge equal to 8% of damage dealt, up to 40% of the sum of all ally characters' attack. Okay. I don't think I don't know. Do I have any DOT characters? I mean, I know DOT is part of, like, effect rate.
We need a strategy.
Depending on, like, the element. Like, fire's got, I think, like, burn or something like that. Physical, I know, has bleed. Are there, like, specific characters that deal damage over time versus, like, normal characters that just deal the elemental damage of their type? I say that because, like, you know how you have, well, at least in Honkai Impact, right? I say this specifically to Honkai Impact because that's what I'm mostly familiar with, because I've played it for such a long time. Like, bleed isn't only limited to physical, even though it is a type of physical damage. We've got, like, lightning characters that can deal bleed, and I think we've got, like, one fire character, if I remember correctly, that can deal bleed as well. And so while it's considered, like, a form of physical damage, it's basically its own element, or sub-element, I should say. Maybe I should say, like a additional damage type certain characters have. I guess would be a better way of putting it, honestly.
Like fireflies, until everything.
Like, Lunar Kindred's adult form does lightning damage, but she also does bleed damage in addition to that, and she's more effective at doing bleed damage, even though she's a lightning character, if that makes sense.
I will click fight. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves.
Which, coming from Honkai Impact, that caused a lot of confusion very early on. Because, like, a lot of the terms that Star Rail uses have massive overlap with Honkai Impact, but
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world
they're using the term slightly differently.
Yeah.
We'll do combat again.
Incense ascends.
Please stay tuned.
There.
Type 4. Activate. Join the battle.
Oh no, I'm gonna hit this guy instead.
Attack.
Like fun till everything burns to ashes!
Hit this guy. Yeah, whatever.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze! The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. The truth burns
But
clear
she
as
just
a
gets it
flame.
immediately
Everything
after.
in this world. It's bleeding.
I must have some kind of buff on her that gives her a lot of ER. Now she's about to have more of it. Effects that cause them to be inflicted with crowd control. Every time they resist, they will consume 20% of their max HP. Cool. Obtain 3 random curios. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 fire characters. DOT. Increased by 150%. Causes burn. Cool. Yeah, that sounds like it would be, well. Yeah, we'll go with this one, since I need it for collection purposes. I do not like adventure. I just don't like it. Alright, what are the chances I actually get... Oh, well, cool. If I lose on the higher levels, I'll only be penalized a few of these cosmic fragments. Yeah, I think I just lost 10. Alright, we'll try it again. I swear, if I get cosmic fragments again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, well, that sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, that really sucks.
Incense ascends.
Oh well.
Please stay tuned.
Firefly Type 4. Activate. Join the battle.
At least she still gets it. At least she still gets it. No, it's not completely cooked. I don't have any skill points though, so that kind of sucks.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the sea ablaze!
Hopefully there's a way I can remove that in the future. I hope they have the 𝘕𝘂𝘀 remixer on this floor. That would be nice. No, I can only do equations. That sucks. Yeah, do that. That will be useful if I can get my ultimate at some point after having all of it basically stolen from me at the start. I'm gonna have a really fast team here, because, like, I've just stacked a lot of speed on these guys. Alright, boss time.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself. Incense ascent.
Please stay tuned.
Alright, let's see how well this setup I made actually works with this boss.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
In the mood for another beating?
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Alright.
Like fire, I'm so ready.
At least the team is fast enough where I can probably get to Firefly's ult without issue. That's nice.
Set the sea ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
May the
Mood
spell
is
sense
set
is
just
quicker.
Sweet.
Let the show begin.
Alright, so with all the speed, doesn't seem to be too bad of a deal.
The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. This is more than a battle. Fight to live! Set the sea ablaze! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
I like the music. I think this music is from Amphoreus. I really like it.
Fight to live!
Don't quite have the ability to knock him down before his toughness bar is regenerated, which low-key kind of sucks.
Like a group of friends? Indulge yourselves!
Set the sea ablaze!
It ain't over.
Yeah.
Still say no.
The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Finish Initiate cleanup. Attack.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly type will fight to live!
Step up, let's see it.
Time to cleanse the filth.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin. Dreams do come true.
Set the seas ablaze!
Alright, well we got to phase 2 without any problem.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
In the mood for nice like a good brew, full-bodied and my friends. Indulge yourselves.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
It ain't over.
The truth burns
I love how she just
everything
gets
in
her
this
burst
world.
up immediately afterwards. It's amazing. I love it.
Let's improvise.
This is more than a fight to live! Yeah. Set the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin. Let's improvise.
Allow me to purge the root.
Step up, let's see ya.
Attack detected. The truth burns clear as everything in this world is bleeding.
Oh, these are like permanently down here. Okay.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live! Time to cleanse the filth.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Join the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fire sets the seas ablaze! May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves.
What does that do? Like, what does that do? Oh, it just takes more attacks from Gallagher. Okay, so whichever one it captured, it just takes more attacks from. What does that do to us, though? Increases maximum restorable HP. Permanently reduces max HP. That can be restored. Okay.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Take your positions.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world, it's bleeding.
The mood is set just let the show begin. Let's improvise.
Confidence.
The truth burns everything in this world, it's bleeding. This is more than a battle. Set to the sea.
This guy's actually kind of beefy here.
Repeating?
Be of your body and mind. Firefly type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Stay in step.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
Set in position.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world, it's bleeding. Like fireflies to a flame.
I should have done a single attack there to get an SP point. Oh well. It is what it is.
Set to the sea, go away!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
This is more than a bad fight. To live! Set to the sea, go away! Fight.
Ow, she just keeps going. I like it.
Step up, let's see ya.
Cool. Alright. That wasn't too bad. It was pretty long though. That was a lot longer than I was anticipating a fight to go on for. I guess I can save it. I don't know. I guess. Cool. Yeah, I think that 𝘬𝘰𝘀 that basically eats away my SP points and my energy at the very start kind of screws me over pretty hard. I don't know. Sure. This is probably a bad team setup, but whatever.
Keep your head. Ready yourself.
Can't be any worse than other teams that I've used before.
Descends, entwined with
Please stay tuned.
Firefly type 4. Activate.
until everything burns to ashes!
Let the show begin.
Need to run 3 of these in order to lower us back down to 12 out of 12. Not that it really matters, but...
Stars echo. Everything in this world, it's bleeding. Everything in this world, it's bleeding.
Dreams do come true.
Fight to live! Time to cleanse the filth. Attack detected. Set the seas ablaze!
Let the show begin.
Yeah. everything in this world.
Well, while this is going on, I wanted to also watch the...
It's bleeding.
I'm just like tacitly interested in what's going on here. Sure, I don't know. Run it again there.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let the show begin. Let the show begin.
Welcome! There's plenty of room inside.
I'm telling you, you missed out big time.
Everything in this world.
It was pitch black out, super creepy. All of a
Everything
sudden,
in this
a crazy storm came out of nowhere. Then came the monsters. I acted as a human shield. You were as scared as I was. And then a bullhorned hero flew down from the sky. A bullhorned hero? Yeah. She held him back, and then I helped her fight him off.
You never even got up off the ground.
She's even listening. She's not even listening.
You guys?
She's too preoccupied.
Did you get to be a Tenna? No way. She lived in the olden days.
Never mind that. What happened next?
She definitely had superpowers. You should have seen those bullhorns.
Shapeshifter. Definitely a shapeshifter.
What the heck did they just... What the heck did they just animate? I can't believe they animated this.
Her strength was superhuman. She threw those monsters around like a tornado.
Wow, what a cool story. Do you think that's cool? Wait till you hear the next part.
Seems weird that I've never heard of her.
That is a weird fighting
Think I'm
stance.
making this up?
But whatever. I'm not a martial artist, so I don't know.
Wait, isn't that... so far.
Magic bass, way to the beat, hands up, embrace who you wanna be. We're reaching heights unseen. Until everything burns to ashes!
Let the show begin. Let the show begin.
Stars echo.
I guess that's it. Okay.
Everything
I don't know.
in this
That was kind of meh.
It's bleeding. Everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Dreams do come true.
Time to cleanse the filth.
This one got a lot of views. Same with this one. This one's not doing so hot. Sadly.
Shall begin.
Be of your body and mind.
Let's improvise.
Fight to live!
They rank Schwan at 2-1. Triple drop, all offset, none of which are useful. Man, I love this game.
Let me stay here a
Alright.
little longer in this body.
Alright, I wanted to do... at least a little bit of the 𝘵𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕 story tonight. I don't know how far we'll end up getting, or what specifically we'll end up doing. I need to actually log into Hoyo Lab and get the daily stuff. I don't always remember to do this. It's kind of very much an afterthought half the time. So you do get some pretty nice stuff, like that was pretty nice. Missions. It's going to be up here at the very top. Right? Yeah.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
And I have completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing.
Why isn't there a sugar-free?
Here? It isn't here. Okay, cool. And I guess I can't collect that. Device right here lets you listen to music. Oh, that's a music player. Oh, okay. But I can't change the soundtrack, it looks like.
Well, can we go now? Or is there something else you want to...
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and meet up with the others.
Let's go!
How extravagant. Just like 𝘵𝘰𝘶.
Hey, I haven't seen her in a hot minute.
Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say fond of it.
And I've definitely grown fond of her.
Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile.
Well, that sucks.
It's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life.
Oh man, now she's wanted as both Firefly and Sam. Man, that kind of low-key sucks.
Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace.
What did she do? Did she remove her picture?
Anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name.
Sick.
Oh, man.
Now we're gonna call her Samuel. Is that how this works? Isn't Firefly? This is Samuel. Maybe her real name is Samuel Firefly.
Stir up some excitement.
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
That's right. She's supposed to die like a second or a third time now, right?
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you.
In real life, I actually dislike people like that.
Anyway,
It's like they're just asking you the question out of course and not because they're truly interested. They've already made up their mind
get one for me too.
on whatever answer they really want.
You know the pin.
What does Kafka got? Like lots of money?
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
I don't know. I think you're pretty fashionable with what you're wearing right there.
Sure.
Not
I'll
Branya.
keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself.
Are we gonna spend Kafka's money getting it though? That's the real question.
Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more
Because like we
careful.
basically siphoned off all of her money when we
But
ate
I
earlier.
think he was trying to say something
When we
like,
basically
"Temptation
used all of her
will
money
show
for
up
our
again
lunch.
in Penacony." He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
She likes oat cake rolls, that's for sure.
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
I don't know, he doesn't seem like the sweets kind of a guy from what I've seen of him so far. And again, I've only
That's
seen
not
him in
written
like
in the
3 or 4
script,
cutscenes,
right?
so I don't know.
But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship named the Radiant Feldspar belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between
Isn't this
IPC and
the place
family
that the Divergent Universe is on?
𝘵𝘮𝘳𝘕𝘖𝘛 future.
Because I feel like I have to teleport to this place
Well,
to access it.
somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be some
Oh, does she not like being called the Big Boss?
I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Oh, you can get in the water. What does this thing do? What the heck are they even doing? Whatever. It is just so weird coming from Genshin where we come out of water and there's no like wet status. Multiple levels. I love it. Can we go down here? Can we go down here? Maybe. Nope. Darn. Probably can't go down that way either. Oh, there it is. Can improve blood flow to the brain and also make you pass out. Yeah, it can make you pass out, definitely. Don't ask how I know that. Is this thing just following me? Thing's deep. Guess we can't go that way. What about this way? Nope, all blocked off. Darn.
the important figures have arrived yet.
I think it's just following me around.
Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
She gonna eat a donut?
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
Oh, is this her pet?
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
I mean, you could technically eat it and not gain any weight, so... Toss a potato fries sundae, oat cake roll, float disc burger.
Numby!
You know, if this was Wuthering Waves, they would have actually animated that.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the other guests.
Where is this thing going? Oh, that's cool. Does Topaz have like some kind of innate loot mapper ability? Is that what's going on here? I can't get through this, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I can get that.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
Cool. It's got some kind of inherent loot mapper ability. Kind of interesting and neat, I guess. Yeah, here, might as well use it, right?
Oh, free stuff.
Free stuff.
What services do you require?
Can we go through this? We can. Sweet.
Hard work pays off.
This guy. That's where I need to go. Oh, these are sparkles things that she was passing out.
How many centuries would it take to press them all? Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Fireworks,
exactly.
probably?
Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
This is clearly Sparkle in disguise.
According to those involved, he said something like, just press this button and all of Penacony will explode! Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
To be fair, your story's kind of sus, buddy. Wouldn't you put these in, like, a protected space instead of just, like, collecting them out in the open like this?
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Clearly not, because she's standing right in front of us.
That guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
What happens if I talk to him again?
For your safety, please stay away from these buttons.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship.
I wonder how long normal people live. Like, not the immortal, like, animal people, but I'm curious how long, like, the normal people
have
live.
been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved.
Indeed they have.
However,
You're welcome.
Due to, well, certain special reasons, the 𝘵𝘮 Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the 𝘵𝘮 Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
How long is an Amber era? How long is this thing? Because I have no idea. Oh, the calendar commonly used at the Cosmos, created and promoted by the International Peace Corporation. The Amber Era started at the estimated birth of 𝘧𝘳, as the Aeon of Preservation initiates a new era every time 𝘧𝘳 swings their hammer during construction. As 𝘧𝘳 swings their hammer at unpredictable intervals, the duration of every Amber Era varies significantly. The length of one Amber Era has been anywhere between 76 to 240 Trailblaze years when... Okay. Events of HSR begin in 2157. After the events of Trailblaze Mission Chapter in the sweltering morning sun, it becomes 2158 according to the IPC broadcast. Okay, so we're now in 2158. Trailblaze calendar is a calendar used by the Express. The home planet of Akavili, the Aeon of Trailblaze, the isolated world of Pegana. Trailblaze calendar system has each year split into 12 months. Each month is of a different length. Apparently this calendar is still used in many planets that Akavili once passed in their travels. Interesting.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him.
This guy's got to be a couple of years old here.
Goodbye.
Assuming that we're on the lower end of an Amber Era, 76, the guy's got to be approaching 90. Or close to 100.
Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review?
Why is she talking on that side when her earpiece is on this side? Why the discrepancy? That makes no sense. They should have reversed the animation. Or at least mirrored it and flipped
I'm
it.
working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the 𝘸𝘯𝘕 case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it?
Welcome to administration and bureaucracy, corporate bureaucracy. The smallest thing is the biggest issue.
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
She can't because she's talking on the wrong side. Her earpiece is on the other side. That's why she can't hang up.
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
That wasn't the least bit gay at all.
You're still so formal, aren't you?
I ship it.
Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
Yeah, basically, I think it's whether the IPC effectively takes control of Penacony again or not.
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest. As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Did the Yoke family really get, like, destroyed? Doesn't seem like they did, honestly. Like, the only thing we know about is, like, Sunday's plan, but how many people outside of the handful that were involved actually knew about it?
Yes, that's exactly why we
like
need
how
to
did this become a
creative blunt
downfall?
strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Alright, Penacony. What the heck? Missions, Trailblaze. Which one are we on? We just finished, and on the 8th day, as I recall, we must be on Unconquered. Then it's the next one. Next, Unconquered. Okay. Penacony have no idea what happened. The family's version was like the Charming Festival was attacked by an unidentified 𝘬𝘯𝘀. The truth of the order. If you have no idea what happened. It doesn't exactly... Okay, so... What happened with the Oak family? Okay, it's because Sunday was arraigned. Did they mention that? Maybe we learn more about it later.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me. Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the 𝘬𝘮𝘬𝘦 case. That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Yeah, we don't get to. Too bad we don't get to trial Jade in this. Did I go up there? I don't remember if I went up there. I went that way already. Can't go up that way. Okay.
Welcome aboard my ship.
He's an elf. He's got pointy ears.
Smart and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. Let's
Oh
have
no, he's a
pleasant
Papesha.
conversation.
He's a Papesha. No wonder there's so many Papeshas on this place. He's a Papesha.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book 𝘬𝘠 Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
I'm curious why. Otherwise, that's just flattery.
After all, To many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
That would explain it.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
What's the chance it's something completely different than what they anticipated?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, come on. Plot twist, please. Plot twist.
A terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for?
I assume he's talking about Aventurine here.
Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive.
Is that how long this guy's been alive? Assuming that, like, 1 Amber Era is on the lower end of, like, 76 years, he would have to be, like, at least 760.
Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
And didn't the Astral Express visit Asdana like 1,000 years ago? So this guy's more than likely almost 1,000 years, if not over 1,000 years old.
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the 𝘺 Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes.
I thought most people didn't know about that.
Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
They're gonna go public. They're gonna sell all their stocks and go public.
Going public?
He's clearly talking about going public with the stocks and the shares.
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Got a feeling this guy was on the same page as Sunday. That's the way he's coming off.
Starting today,
just not as
anyone
nuts.
in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
And so what, like literally anyone that becomes a shareholder with even one share is now part of the Harmony, and he's able to use the order to control them? Is that what this is going? Is that where this is going? I got a feeling that's where this is going.
Should have been implemented earlier, but
So instead of, you know, hundreds of thousands, it's more like hundreds of quintillions of quintillions.
Their level of intellectual
It's just everyone.
flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Wow, the blur and defocus is really aliased on her.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight.
Okay, so here's a question. If they're going public with the stocks of Penacony, why doesn't the IPC just, like, literally buy them up and become, majority shareholder? That would make a whole lot more sense.
And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to
Like,
overcome
just take advantage of what they're doing.
even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
I think you're underestimating the amount of people that could potentially live in an entire universe, but okay. I mean, trillions of people, I mean, from a sufficiently advanced civilization would probably fit on a single planet. With the upward bound somewhere around 1 or 2 quadrillion.
Please consider it carefully.
Their next move, just buy the stocks they're gonna share.
Indeed.
They're gonna sell. Just buy the shares they're gonna sell.
Wealth of information.
No, you don't. Just buy the shares. Just buy the stock in the company. That's all you have to do.
Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Just buy the stocks. That's all you gotta do.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Buy the stocks. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Just buy the stock.
We had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within.
Yeah, I mean, given their roots of being a penal colony, they're basically just returning to whence they came, essentially.
Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
Oh, you should stand behind literally nobody.
I don't think the followers
stand in
of
front.
Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives.
Yeah. Which we basically just learned about.
If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Feels like I had a really long dream.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end.
Unless you live on Penacony, then it never ends.
Reaching its conclusion.
In probably about 10 streams.
After Enna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
Okay, that explains why there's no longer an Oak family around.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Yeah, what happened? What happened to Sunday?
There's a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the 𝘵𝘮 Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process.
Okay, so, now some of the questions I had at the beginning were starting to make sense.
While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
How come you're here?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is his bar, isn't it?
It's good to see you all again.
Or her bar,
Although we might be
whatever,
saying
his, her,
goodbye
it.
after this reunion.
This is 𝘕𝘮's bar, right?
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
Are you asking us to leave? Because that's what it sounds like. Like, you're low-key being aggressive. You want us to leave.
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere?
Himiko?
Ah, maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here.
We're missing
Let's
Himiko.
see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the Nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Is he dead? Is Gallagher dead? I don't think Gallagher's dead. He's just not here.
Ready to mix your drink?
This must be some kind of accessory you can buy. Yeah, what happened to Gallagher?
I'm not sure.
Neither am I. That's why I'm
haven't seen him
asking.
since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher.
He just kept to himself.
I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back. Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends?
No. I don't have any friends. No need, let's get started. Great idea, I'll come back. Alright, I'll talk to March. The other 2 are okay. I'll talk to March. Wonder if I can poke fun at her again. Like, the whole purpose of her existence is to be made fun of by me. I love it.
Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift. So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. That sounds terrifying.
Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that?
Me.
By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the 𝘵𝘮 Festival started. I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Alright, well, what do you have to say for yourself?
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of options.
One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Makes sense. It's a family affair. But shh.
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellarion's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter. Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family.
Yeah, we just witnessed that.
As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways. Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And
oh, that's interesting.
For some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
What is it? Raiden Bosun Mori May is her name?
I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories. I became aware of the bitter truth. The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
What did Zhongli used to say? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate. No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the
universe, that makes sense. I mean, if the Harmony effectively
the situation in the cosmos
consumed the Order inside of itself,
will become more complicated.
Would make sense that this was a long time coming. Yeah, there might be other individuals that are seeking to resurrect the path of the Order, right?
Given the Conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless. In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the five of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me, and upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real. Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Ready to mix your drink? Before we start, would you?
I've already talked to them.
As you wish.
I've already talked to them.
I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
Do you have an option for coffee? Coffee is typically bitter,
Here's
so
bitter
yeah.
Dreams.
Bitter
The
dreams.
least popular drink in this bar. It's bitter and sour. Just like the harsh realities of life. Not a bad choice.
Oh man, this hits home.
Mixing.
This hits very close to home. Alright, the steps to mix drinks are recorded here. First, choose the mini vintage glass. I don't want to choose the mini vintage glass. More ice. Next. Clear all. How do I go back? I want to restart. Yes, restart. Yes. Alright. Supersized wine glass. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that sucks. Come on. I can't believe they're not going to actually let us legitimately mix our own drink. This sucks. Liquid Dusk. Alright, current flavor. What flavor? Does it tell me what flavor we need? It does not tell me what flavor we need. Alright. Puffer goat milk. Liquid Dusk. We probably need negative sweetness, don't we? More Liquid Dusk. Stir it up. Liquid Dusk. Oh, darn it. Come on. Alright, fine. Liquid Dusk. Liquid Dusk. Rejuvenating soda water. Stir. This low-key kind of sucks. I want to mix my own drink and see what the reactions are. Sliced lemon. Alright, fine. Very bitter, very refreshing. How is it refreshing if it's bitter? Death is a bitter truth, but what you did will be remembered by history. Oh my god.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. Death is a bitter truth, but what you did will be remembered by history.
It sounds like Gallagher's dead, man.
We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here.
I wouldn't say I liked him as much as I did.
One day,
you know,
our souls
Firefly or
will return to
Robin,
the
but
same
he was
place.
alright. He was alright.
Cheers.
Hey guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pool in the stern. Roger, catch you later. What have you been up to lately, Miss Imeko? Hey, I was about to ask the same thing. It's a secret for now. Be patient, you'll find out at the opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. All the flowers are dying. Oh, that's very sad. That makes me very sad.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you.
I'm gonna miss this guy.
Mix more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure
Oh, is he
has
actually
a sip,
alive?
Too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
But what if we never cross paths with him?
I guess you won't be seeing him.
I love this guy.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff.
What if we don't see him? Then
guys
you
have
won't see him.
important things to take care of. So let's, whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony. Indeed.
They'll just buy up the stock.
Definitely bold.
Just buy up the
It's
stock.
that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today.
Just buy the stock.
Outcome is uncertain.
That's all you gotta do.
Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz? Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Wow, that shadow quality is garbage.
Just as it should be.
Highest settings, FYI.
After the bitter poison. Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around. Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too.
Unless you're Holo. If you're Holo from Spice and Wolf, that apple will make all the difference, because that's what she likes. She likes apples.
Do you think Penacony is a quality asset? Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects. Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it? That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine. But despite that, you trust him.
Oh, these two are buddies then, okay.
You trusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble. Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big, elaborate game of chess. Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate.
He's ballsy.
Well, at
I'll
least
give him
he's
that
still
much.
alive, and that's the best outcome. Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps? No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message. Okay. Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Ooh, get to play as Jade here for a second. Oh, she uses a whip. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check, but I'm fairly certain I have the highest quality settings turned on. VSync is on DLAA. Shadow quality is the highest. Reflection character. High, very high, on, very high, very high. I mean... yeah. Highest quality settings. Looks like pixel art. Alright, what's your deal? I guess that's it. Alright, what's up here? Ooh, chest!
Not exactly eye-catching.
Cool. Can we go in here? We cannot. Oh, come on. That's a letdown. We can go over here, though. Hey, chest.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Chest. I knew there was one over here.
Not exactly eye-catching.
Yeah, this is the Divergent Universe. Right here. That's where we enter the DU at. Can we still talk to this guy? I'm curious if we can interact with him. We cannot interact with him. That low-key kind of sucks. Okay. I guess that's basically it.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the 𝘺𝘮 Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations.
Your voice seems a little different.
How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
I got a feeling out of all of this, she's probably going to be the only one that actually comes out on top.
Naturally. I'm looking
She's emanating that low-key, yeah, I'm playing both sides and whoever wins is going to make me win.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Or rather, whoever loses is irrelevant. I get what I want. Her brother was Sunday, after all, so I got a feeling she picked up a few of his poor habits, so to speak. I interact with you, I can interact with you. What do you have to say for yourself? I guess the interaction doesn't matter. There's a 13% chance that you are lost and an 85% chance that you are hungry. Yeah, what about the remaining 2%? Out of curiosity, just like right now. Just let me know if you wish to place. I want to place an order. Did I just time travel? Am I able to solve your problem? Apparently not. I asked you for food. Here it is. Ooh, cool. I have no idea what any of this is, but I'm buying all of it.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just
oh man,
me?
it's now down to brass tacks.
Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Jeez. On the lower end, 10 Amber Eras is 760 years.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us.
So more than half, okay, so more than half of the news in the future is going to be fake news. Got it.
News spreads
so like nothing much is going to change.
Trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that will never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
Oh, they definitely will want more in the future.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more
missed
customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of 𝘕𝘂, the Harmony, and the downfall of 𝘨, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary
The future is capitalism.
accounts with
That's the future.
well-defined values and the ability for
The future is
exchange
capitalism.
and circulation. And the heart of everything will be 𝘨𝑝oth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
I mean, they're halfway there now, basically.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Oh, she was here? Oh, hey, it's Himeko. So this is what she's been up to.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
Oh, wait, we're gonna actually buy shares of this place? Oh my gosh.
So much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares.
The real question is, how much are we gonna get?
Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
Okay, so the Astral Express is gonna get 5% and the IPC is gonna get 25% for a total of 30.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Yeah, we literally just saved your ass. We don't want to have to do it a second time. I mean, that was what, like, I think a total of roughly 30 hours I spent on this quest. I don't want to, so far, I don't want to have to do all of that over again. There was a... I feel like there was a... chest somewhere around here.
Do you require?
Cannot take the lift in the current state. You kidding me? Come on. I demand freedom of exploration.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, old Odie represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Yeah, this honestly seems kind of important. I think it should be here.
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry.
That was a creepy
Diamond
sound
has
effect.
Always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant 𝘐𝘮. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Well,
you
and
want
that
to
would
open
be?
up Bond and Jade Exchange branch on this ship too?
Oh.
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave.
Instead of a bona fide, it's a bona jade. I get it now. I get it now.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony.
So either probably Robin.
In return, I've agreed to help her with something.
Yeah, probably Robin.
But that's
probably
fine.
Robin.
We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
The final guess is Firefly then, I guess. Where is this at? I want that chest.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant 𝘐𝘮. So luxurious.
It honestly seems about as luxurious as the rest of Penacony, which is to say it's pretty standard.
Pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
How do I get downstairs to... It's gonna lock me out. Oh, here it is, no!
Is that her? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Oh, hey, there's another one. Am I missing any more? Here, might as well, right? Yeah, I don't see any. Nothing over here. Okay. Can I go up the stairs? No, I wanted to go up the stairs.
There's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady 𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there.
Oh. What kind of special services are we talking about? I'm interested. I'm very interested in this now.
Please feel free to check it out.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna check that out.
I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
I'm gonna see if I can find myself.
From Silverwolf? Come to think of it.
Oh, hey.
I win.
Oh, this is exactly what I wanted.
Your chest is mine.
Oh.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady 𝘠𝘦𝘳 first.
No. I want to see how this works. I want to see how this ends. I want to see how this ends. Come on.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
Ah!
Sorry, but I've got to find Lady 𝘠𝘦𝘳 first.
Okay, we are definitely coming back to this. Can I pull this lever? I cannot pull this lever. What about this one? Nope. None of these work. I am very sad.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Is she crying? Who the heck is crying? Okay, it's in here. And over there. Alright, what kind of special services is this chick offering?
Welcome to 𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕 Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Oh, hey! It's a puzzle.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
I mean, considering we cleaned her out of money a little while ago for lunch, I'm not sure how much she actually has.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
To be fair, that was clearly a marketing gimmick.
That's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady 𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕 feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
That's what she is. That's what she is.
Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Okay. Alright. Stacy. Alright, Stacy.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? Alright, let's see what you've got.
I got a feeling she's gonna kick your butt, man. Got a serious feeling she's gonna kick your butt. Origami Bird Clash is a match 3 battling game. We have to match and clear with Oh no. Oh no. Play damage based on the combat power difference. Opponents, you win. Select a fruit to swap. Okay. Alright, this is what, like Candy Crush or something like that? I knew we were gonna kick his butt. I knew we were gonna kick his butt. I straight up knew it.
I actually won!
It's okay. I believed in you from the beginning, Stacy.
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
Because of the power of anime. That's why you lost.
Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me.
I doubt it. That was all RNG, to be honest.
Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
I got a feeling that was all just random luck, to be fair. Luck is a fickle mistress. Down.
Excuse me, I was here first.
Got it.
Alright, Hesha.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did
I would
you know
love to
I
see what it looks like, but, you know, Star Rail, it's not going to show me what it looks like. It's just going to make me imagine it.
I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
So...
Dell, like Dell the PC company? Is this a necklace made out of PC parts?
Go out with me? I will.
Oh, come on. Plot twisted and say no. You should have said no. Come on.
Really? I mean, really?
That would have been a lot funnier.
I never said yes before because...
And you shouldn't say now. You shouldn't say it now.
This gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful. My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
Prediction, that relationship will not last very long.
and one outside. Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
They have to be talking about us.
Is that her?
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Alright, let's go. Where are they at? They're out there? They're out there. I knew it!
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
So I guess this is canonically how we actually yank out the origami birds, right?
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
I don't think... you know what? I don't care about that.
No,
Give me my origami
it's
bird.
not the best time to do that.
Ah, come on!
Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
At this point, our relationship with Firefly is just being teased.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him.
That sounds like, that robot dude from 𝘬𝘩𝘦𝘺𝘐's voice.
Fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this.
I like his eyes, or at least what they're putting in for his eyes.
I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Can he actually drink? He's a robot thing, right? Walker hangs up the phone and a drop of fuel seeped out from his deep metal-constructed eye sockets. Those were the tears of an Intellitron.
All of their wishes
Would have been cool if they
did come
actually
true.
animated that, but alas, they did not.
But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask. No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry.
Man, they're really gonna make me finish this whole thing.
Watch yourselves.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the 𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕 exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the 𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕 exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid.
Going on a limb here and guessing it's something more esoteric.
𝘬𝘯 was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, 𝘬𝘯 will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep the relationship from crumbling.
No. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I foresaw that relationship not lasting too long,
Then
and
there's
it will
a
go.
lady with a gambling addiction.
It will
She
go
wanted some
down
serious luck.
very fast.
But she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the 𝘠𝘦𝘳𝘕 exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her. and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
But isn't he like a robot person? Can't he make like a backup of his memories and re-download those later?
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as
Firefly.
AR-26710, a remnant of 𝘠𝘮 Iron Cavalry.
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in 𝘠𝘮 implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a 𝘧𝘀 hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the 𝘧𝘀 hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence.
What's she gonna ask her to do?
Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all 𝘧𝘀 hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the 𝘧𝘀 hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The 𝘧𝘀 hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Pure Point know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
So that's... Topaz. That's Aventurine. I wonder who all of these people are.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him.
Him, maybe? That Diamond?
This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile.
To divide
yet
the
my heart is unyielding
power of the
like marble.
Emanator?
For without this resolve, the way of preservation
I'm curious
would
what
fade
that
into oblivion.
means.
So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
The power of the Emanator of Preservation to 10 pieces. So Diamond is the preservation.
I understand.
Take your time.
Glad
child.
one of us does.
You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade, I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. With little debate. The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony.
Are we gonna be able to meet Firefly again?
I should head down and
Because like I straight up want to.
This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
But I actually think I'm gonna cut it off there. And I will end up picking this up at a later date. So, I know this is an extremely short stream. We've been going at this for about 3.5 hours, but I am going to go ahead and cut it off there for a variety of reasons, unfortunately. So I will be back at this later today / tomorrow, depending on what time it is in your neck of the woods. Again, apologies, I know this is an extremely short stream, but thanks for streaming. Hey, yeah, you're welcome, Grace. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know this is an extremely short stream. but I'm going to cut it off there very early. I will be back at this again tomorrow / tonight / whatever day or night or whatever it is in your neck of the woods. So thanks so much for dropping by. I appreciate you for being here, and we will see you next time. Adios.